G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another United gameplay video for you, and this time we're going to be diving right back into the world of Batman Hush, the latest DC Superheroes United core set that's just been released, and this should be the last of the villain battle. So we've featured all of the heroes and all of the villains by the time you've watched the end of this video. So yeah, let's get into it. He's the he's the man of the hour. He's the one that's the box is named after, and that is Hush. I've been saving him for last for that very reason. I don't really know much about him, apart from that he likes trench coats and wrapping his face in bandages, apparently. So I've got no idea the backstory of this or what the comic's about or anything like that, so apologies, I'm not really going to be able to make many references to what's going on with this one, but looks like a fun mission anyway. So we're going to have a team of 3 heroes for this mission, so he's going to have 3 health here. You can see otherwise he's got 2 or 4 based on the number of players, but there's quite a bit of setup here, so let's have a look at the setup. It says here, one of the heroes in this game must be Batman. So we are using Batman. However, you know, I think realistically you could probably get away with most heroes in this. You know, I don't think necessarily the scenarios based around the actual deck or anything of Batman as well. So, you know, thematically, if you wanted to break that, I'm sure you could use, you know, Captain America or, you know, whoever you wanted to use, but we are going to be using Batman, although we're going to be using the classic Batman since that's the only version of Batman that I have at the moment. We're going to be shuffling the Hush plans, Hush plan cards, and setting them and setting aside both bottom of the deck cards. We're going to place a random one of those bottom of the deck cards at the bottom of the deck and return the other to the box without looking at it. And then we're not using the clear threats mission, so we'll still be using rescue civilians and defeat thugs, but in this case we're going to replace the clear threats missions with the Hush plan deck, and we'll be playing that with its top card revealed. The 6 Hush plan cards form the Hush plan mission. So there you go, and if we were using supervillain mode, we'd be getting some of these tokens here, with some sort of an effect going on there as well. So let's turn him around, and before we read any more of that, let's have a look at this Hush plan deck as well. So here are the 2 bottom of the deck cards. So without looking at these, we're going to shuffle this up. Okay, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, we'll take this one, put the other one aside, and we're going to put this at the bottom of the Hush plan deck as well, so we'll put that down in this spot here. So that's one of the missions. We'll shuffle this up as well. This is the Hush plan, and this is going to relate to the henchmen, so we'll put these on top there. So now we have our 3 missions: defeat thugs, rescue civilians, and the Hush plan mission, I guess. We'll also put this aside. This is the little mission tracker, because I believe one of those bottom of the deck cards is going to potentially use this. So we're just going to set this, let's put it over here, just hopefully I won't lose that during the game. I'll be able to spot it, and we'll be able to use that if we need to. Now let's get back to the dashboard. So a lot going on in these special rules as well. It says here, Hush can't be damaged until all 3 missions have been completed. So normally you have to complete 2, so we have to complete all 3 missions in order to make him vulnerable, essentially. Then also it says here, when a Hush plan card is completed, discard it and reveal the next one. So we just keep revealing the top of the deck there. Discarding the last Hush plan card counts as completing the Hush plan mission. So again, if we haven't rescued the civilians and defeated the thugs by the time we do this, if we complete this whole deck first, which I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll say, you know, this would, you know, be a mission completed. It would set the villain to under pressure mode, and so on and so on. But I imagine we'll probably be doing one of the other ones first, I guess. Heroes can't affect the Hush plan deck by any means, and I believe it's Huntress, I think, who can one of her abilities says you can look at any deck. I imagine that this overrides that, so she wouldn't be able to look at the Hush deck. She'd be able to look at hero decks and the master plan deck, but not the Hush deck, or the Hush plan deck. And then his KO effect, so if we manage to get KO'd by any effect, in the game, what's going to happen is the top master plan card will be removed from the game rather than placed into the storyline. So sometimes you can have cards that go into the storyline face down that can be affected by other things. In this case, they just get removed from the game. Same thing with the overflow, remove the top master plan card from the game. And the BAM is until the next villain turn, when a henchman is defeated, if Hush is in its location or adjacent to it, so pretty much he's got a lot of area control there. Remove the top master plan card from the game. So 1, 2, and 3, he's going to be going through that deck very quickly. Alright, so that's pretty scary. Let's have a look at these henchmen now. So we'll start up the top here. We've got the Riddler up in the Monarch Theatre here, and so he's got 3 health. He has a BAM which says heroes starting their turn in this location must forfeit 1 available action during their turn, and those are the actions at the bottom of their cards. So we'll put that down there. I haven't put out the clear threats section because we're not, necessarily counting clearing threats. We're sort of just going through this Hush Plan deck. Poison Ivy, she's going to have 3 health because we're playing a 3 to 4 player game. Her BAM says each hero with any crisis tokens must discard 2 cards. It's like getting hit for 2 damage, and discard all their crisis tokens. Then give 1 crisis token to 1 hero in this or an adjacent location. Alright, give 1 crisis token to 1 hero in this or an adjacent location. So it's not everyone, it's just, across all those spaces you pick 1 hero. Okay, that's in Bristol Township. Now in the Roxbury Fielding Academy, we have Killer Croc is lurking around the grounds there. This says deal 2 damage to 1 hero in this location, and he has a considerable 5 damage or 5 health there. Now we have, I think we're in the hero starting location, we're in the St. Hadrian's Finishing School for Girls. We have, who's this? Clayface. So he's going to have 3 health as well. His BAM says, if the villain is not in this or an adjacent location, add 1 civilian or thug here, and we get to choose. Okay. Clayface cannot be damaged as long as there are any civilians or thugs in this location. Right, so you've got to clear out the civilians and thugs first. Right, I guess he sort of can maybe disguise himself to look like them, I think. Is that the idea? He's sort of with his clay. Now Harley Quinn, she does a damage to each hero in this location. She has 3 health herself. And then heroes starting their turn in this location cannot damage her. So you have to move in and attack her, I guess. Or, attack her with like an adjacent ability or something like that. And she is in Spiral Headquarters. Don't know if that's a good guy location or a bad guy one. And then I imagine it's bad because it's got a thug here. And then the Joker, of course. I thought it'd be cool to put Harley Quinn and the Joker near each other. So he's got 4 health. And it says, if possible, move the Joker clockwise to the next location without a threat and no hero. So he's just going to keep moving around. Alrighty then. That is the Rogues Gallery. So let's have a look at the miniatures now. We have, this is the villain, the man of the hour, Hush. So again, it'd be great if I could get this guy painted, but yeah, just a bit of a painting rut at the moment, but it's alright, we'll get there eventually. Put Hush up there. Now, let's have a look at the miniatures first, but this is going to be our hero team. We have, look at this amazing figure. He's pretty fantastic. I'm Batman. Yeah, there you go, the voice is back. So yeah, just a fantastic model, probably one of the most epic sort of models we've seen in the United range. Just really cool. That cape is just fantastic. So he's going to be our leader. Not that it really matters much. Let's put this one away because we want to see, this is a new hero. We haven't used this hero. I don't think we've used her in a game yet. This is Goggles. No, only joking. It's Catwoman, in brackets, Goggles. But I like calling her Goggles. So there you go. She's got the big whip there. Very cool. So she's going to be on our team as well. Looking forward to using her. And then, of course, we've seen this guy in his villainous form, but we're going to be using him as a somewhat hero today. This is Superman, but it's Superman under the control of Poison Ivy. But somehow he's resisting her effects just enough to be helping us out in this game as well. So there we go. Let's check out their hero decks. So unfortunately I've had to take out the double wild from the Batman deck here, which I'm very sad about, but he's going to get some equipment, so we'll have a look at that in a sec as well. So let's shuffle him up. He's got a starting hand card, and we'll draw 2 cards there for him. He's got himself, that says Formidable Fighter. Okay, defeat all thugs in your location. Wow, plus an extra punch. I think that was one I was really looking forward to using last game. I don't know if I ever pulled that off. And then detective skills. During any of your turns, flip this card to look at the top card of the master plan deck. You may put it at the bottom. And it gives us heroic. And he also has this one to start with, which is back gadgets. Recharge up to 2 equipment cards at the end of your turn, or gain a wild token, plus it gives you a wild to start with. So there you have it. That's what he's bringing to the party, but he's also bringing another little party trick, which is his gadgets. Now, a couple of these I think they just seem pretty useful, so I figured I'd take them again. His cape wing, so he can move, and then this one he can punch in an adjacent location, so that's his batarang and the wings. But I thought this would be a fun one, try something different this time. The antidote, since we have Poison Ivy, you know, controlling Superman and doing all sorts of crisis tokens. This one seems like it might be good. On your turn, or at the end of a villain turn, any hero in your location, so it's got to be near you, discards all their crisis tokens. So there we go. We can maybe save someone from Poison Ivy's effects. So that's Mr. Batman. Now we have goggles. So let's shuffle her up first. Now again, I had to take her double wilds out, which I'm very sad about. So let's see, we'll draw 2 of these plus her starting hand card. So she has the Catherine Zeta-Jones special Stealth Master. So you can redirect damage you would take and tokens you're given to other heroes in your location. Pretty cool. Plus, this is pretty cool as well. Then she's got a move and a punch here, and I love this as well. Master of Disguise. During any villain turn, flip this card to ignore damage equal to the number of civilians in your location. Very handy. So we'll pop that down. And she's also got a whip, which lets her, if we can focus in, punch in an adjacent location, or we can move a token, civilian or a thug, from an adjacent location to our location. And then to get that back, we just have to discard an action token like most of the others. This one says, this turn you may ignore locations, permanent and end of turn effects that would affect you, then turn this face down. Okay, and to get this one back though, at the end of your turn, if you played a hero card with no movement at the bottom, turn this face up. So that's the goggles. Alright, lastly, the big guy. Alright, so this is Superman controlled, or Superman enthralled. We're going to shuffle him up. I've left his double wilds in because I like playing with the double wild in my deck, but we are going to not have any equipment with him because he doesn't need it. He's got enough plants and vines growing around him. He's got his own equipment there. So 1, 2, 3, and his starting hand one is Invulnerability. You may ignore 1 damage during each villain turn. If you do, you may punch in your location. And then he's also got a heroic and a punch and a wild there. Some fantastic art there as well. Alright, so that's our team. That's who we've got trying to uncover the mystery of the Hush plan, whatever that means. And yeah, let's get down to business and see how we go. Alright, so I realised I hadn't put the health out for the characters, so I've put all those out as well. And the one last thing we need to do before we start with Hush's turn here is take the first card of the Hush plan deck and flip it over and see what that says. So let's flip it up here, and who do we have? Alright, I think these are all based on the different henchmen. Defeat Killer Croc. Where is he? He's next to us over here. Okay, it says, defeat Killer Croc. As long as this card is in play, other henchmen can't be defeated. Oh, okay. They can't be dealt the last... Okay, so you can deal damage to them, you just can't deal the last damage to them. So you can knock them down a bit so that when they are the vulnerable one, you can do that. But yeah, okay, so at the moment, Killer Croc is the name of the game. He does have the most health, so okay, we're going to have to put our backs into it to take him down. And then it is Hush's turn. Let's shuffle him up a bit and see how we go. There we go. And let's see what he is all about. Alright, Killer Croc, gotta remember that. Alright, we'll flip it up and we'll check him out. Hopefully you guys can read that. Alright, and it says... Oh, okay, he's moving 3. So, 1, 2, 3. Right. Watching Batman until... Okay, so he's... Well, first of all, he bams. So he's moving 3. There's no landing location there. So his bam effect is until the next villain turn, okay, when a henchman is defeated if Hush is in its location or adjacent. So essentially this is going to affect Harley Quinn, Clayface, and Killer Croc at the moment. We basically if we decide to kill off a threat, we're losing a card off the top of this deck. Okay. Now I should say this deck has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, which is bigger than a normal deck, so you've got a little bit more time to play with there, but this scenario I imagine is designed to sort of like burn through these, just like the Harley and the Joker fight as well. So yeah, we've got 16, but don't let that fool you. That's going to go down quick if we're not careful. So alright, so he doesn't attack us. He's kind of watching in the shadows, but he's just sort of like every time we make a move, it's like the wrong move because he's 3 steps ahead of us, sort of thing. Alright, so that's happening. Now we go through and do the BAMs. So if the villain is not in this or an adjacent location, add a civilian or a thug, but that's not the case. Alright, so we leave that. Then it says over here, deal a damage to a hero in this location, or to each hero in this location. Nope. If possible, move this guy. Nope. Hero starting their turn in this location. Nope. She gives crisis tokens to people around here, or one person in this area. No, and he just hits in this location. So we're okay there. Now, watching Batman until the next villain turn. If any henchmen are defeated by Batman. Right, by Batman. Remove the top... Ooh, okay, so if we were... So in combination with this BAM, that would remove 2 cards from the top of the deck if Batman's the one finishing off the villains. Right, and then he's going to add a bunch of stuff here. So we've got a civilian, and then 3 thugs. 1 in this spot, and 1 in either one over here. Now, this is not good for Clayface. It's giving him a lot of health here. Alright. So, we'll put that down there. And we do need to get cracking, I guess, so... Let's see, what do we got? We've got all sorts of things here. We'll draw a card. This says... Oh, he's got a move and a heroic. So we do want to start working on these as well as working our way through this as well, don't we? Okay. During each of your turns, flip this card to look at the top card of the master plan deck. You may put it at the bottom. Alright, so we can't do any damage to Clayface at the moment because of all those guys in that spot, so maybe we need to take care of some of them. Gadgets, we're not using enough gadgets yet to worry about that. The formidable fighter, not going to be useful right now. We could defeat both thugs and then we've got another punch, but we can't use that punch on him because there's still 2 civilians there, so that's not going to help. I'm thinking maybe detective skills, because that would let us look at the top of the master plan deck at any point, in any of Batman's turns. Flip this, and then we could put the master plan card at the bottom. So if there's a really important turn coming up, we could maybe try and remember that. Good luck me trying to remember that. But let's put that down. That's going to give us a heroic, so we'll rescue a civilian, and then I think I will, you know what, since we've got this Bat Gadgets, let's just start spending these things like they're... I was going to say spending them like they're candy, but I don't think I don't think that makes sense. Spend them like they're candy? I don't know. Alright, so we're going to throw this Batarang, and just to weaken Killer Croc, because Batman's not the one that we want finishing off Killer Croc, but if I can at least do some damage, that's cool. So we'll flip that over, and now we have to spend and discard an action token to be able to get that back. So there we go, we've done some damage from an adjacent location, and then it's now Goggles' turn. Alright, what has she got? She can ignore effects, she can punch in adjacent locations as well, or she can move oh, now that might be good. She could pull a token away from Clayface so he doesn't have those guys protecting him. That's pretty cool as well. She's going to draw a card. She gets herself a single wild. Not great, not terrible. Well, I think we should put this Stealth Master thing in, right? Yeah. Alright, we can redirect damage and tokens you're given to other heroes in our location. Now we do have a wild here. What do we want to do with that? She might go in this way. She's got to move. Let's rescue from the St. Hadrian's finishing school. We really should be doing some punches to the thugs as well, shouldn't we? But I think I'll do this punch to Killer Croc just to get him a bit lower. Alright. And then... yeah, I wonder... what's Superman got here? Yeah, doesn't quite have enough to get it done, does he? But maybe this could still work. Alright, so he's going to... let's draw a... oh, now he gets himself a double wild. Oh boy, alright. Interesting. Got invulnerability, but we did just draw the double wild, and the double wild's going to let us get rid of Killer Croc already. I think let's do that. Okay, sorry invulnerability, because if Killer Croc's not there to hit us for 2, then we can't get hit for 2, right? So we're going to use our movement. Superman's going to fly in and just absolutely rock Killer Croc's world. That's 1, 2, 3 damage with 3 wilds, and away he goes. Alright, we are in prime Poison Ivy position, but I mean that's pretty thematic, isn't it? Okay, so Killer Croc has been defeated. We'll put that at the bottom. And you know what we will do is we will now have to look at who's the next target. So the Hush Plan Misdirection, that one's gone. We do have to remember to get rid of these thugs too, so let's not get too crazy with the henchmen here. Right, so we'll flip that over. It is defeat the Joker, so now we have to get over here. Right, but I think he'll be coming to us anyway, won't he? So that is, as long as this card is in play, other henchmen cannot be defeated. They can't be dealt the last damage. Now, oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because I just remembered this this BAM effect here. We are going to lose this first card here, aren't we? Because we did that. Maybe we should have waited until he played his next card. Should we do that? We've already seen that the Joker's next, so I guess we should just keep playing. Alright, but maybe that would have been a smarter thing. Maybe we would get a different Master Plan card, and we would avoid taking that extra hit there. Alright, that's okay. We'll see how we go in the next round. So, I believe it is. Oh no, sorry, we're not supposed to put that there. We remove it from the game. So let's just put it over. Let's just put it over here. All right. Right. Okay. Well, I do believe it's Hush's turn. I think after all that. Although we do get this, don't we? If there's another hero in this location, one hero here may gain a heroic token. All right. Let's. Yeah. Let's. Who are we going to give this to? Who wants to be nice and heroic? Let's give it to Batman so he can use it on his next turn, maybe. Ooh. Or do we? Let's give it to... You know what? I think Superman needs some heroic action, because he's over in a heroic area over here. There's a lot of civilians and things we could maybe rescue, so let's give it to him. Alright, so... Alright, next on the list is Deception, although I don't, because he's not under pressure, we're not going to be using that Deception effect there, but he's going to move, oh, he's going straight back, 1, 2, 3. Alright, he lands here, he's going to do a BAM, so now, if Henchman, oh man, it's the Joker's, but the Joker's going to be moving, isn't he, so maybe that's not too bad. But over in this area here, if we defeat these henchmen, we're going to lose more cards off here. Okay. Then we'll just go around. So heroes starting their turn here, have some funky effects going on. Poison Ivy. Now she's going to give a crisis token to... well, let's give it to Superman, I guess. Since he might be able to... Oh, now this says ignore damage. Is that different to discarding a card? I think it might be different. So this probably gets through his thingy. Yeah, okay. Alright. Now, we also have... So she's given a crisis token. No one else had crisis token, so we don't have to worry about her effect. We keep coming around here. Clayface. Now Clayface is going to add... Oh, no. Oh. I forgot about this effect here. So you know what? I'm going to... I thought I was being super clever, but I think it makes more sense to give Batman our original idea of giving him the heroic token, and we'll go through that in a moment. But if the villain is not in this or an adjacent location, add 1, and he's not in this or adjacent location, so he's going to add a civilian here. There we go. And then we keep coming around. Harley just deals damage to everyone in this location. Joker is actually going to go, hey, you know what? I'm going to come over to this spot. So now he is standing right in Superman's way. Maybe not the smartest move, Joker. Okay, so there we are. Oh, hold on, is it and no heroes? Oh no! To the next location without a threat and no heroes, so he doesn't move. Whoa, let's go back. Let's go back. Alright, he's smarter than I thought. Oh man, alright. So that's where we need to get to next for the Joker. Sorry, for the plan here. So maybe we concentrate on doing these on the way over, I guess. Alright. He's also putting out a bunch of civilians. Ooh, this is going to get tricky, isn't it? And 1 and 2. Oh, I can see these overflowing very quickly. Alright. So, I'm Batman. Alright, so it is Batman's turn. That's right, Batman. It is your turn. Now, I could hold out for a hero. I could hold out for more thugs to be in a location, but, you know, this might be worth our while. So I'm going to play this card here, and that is going to let us... Oh, you know what? I forgot. We're going to get the... we are going to get the Superman's double wilds here too. So actually, it's actually not too bad. All right. So what he's going to do, he's going to play that card. It's going to let him instantly defeat the 2 thugs. He's also got another punch, so he's going to do, even though Clayface can't be completely taken out, he's going to do that 1 punch to Clayface there. And then we've got these two actions here. We've got this cape, I might save that for later. Now what I could do is I could move this way and remove this from Superman. That could be good with the antidote. But I kind of wanted to move this way and sort of clear some of these guys, and we do need to get over to the Joker. But maybe these guys can do it. Maybe these guys can do it, because we do want to sort of work our way through this as well, don't we? Yeah. So, we've got our heroic token. This is what I was going to use to rescue this civilian. But now, after all that, now I'm thinking, because we've got these, maybe I just hold on to that and we can use that at another point. So what I'll do is I'll use the wild here to move to this spot, and the civilian that we rescue will actually come from the Roxbury Academy. So there's still one here. Now we can give another wild token to, let's give one to Catwoman. There we go. And let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the other thing we were going to do. We were going to use the antidote, and that's going to remove a token there from Superman. Alright, keep him out of Poison Ivy's clutches. Alright, time for us to get a wriggle on. Might have actually been smarter to move in, do that, and move back out away from her, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright, so, Catwoman, it is your turn. You've got to draw a card. She gets Stunning Deception. Ooh, attach a stunned token. Okay. To a villain or henchman in your location. That could be useful. She's only got a punch there. I think, oh. We want to get over here to the Joker, don't we? How are we going to do that? What's she got here? Permanent effects. Punch in an adjacent location. Let's see. She could... Maybe she just works her way this way. So she's going to use a movement. She's going to use her heroic token to rescue this civilian. She's going to use one punch to knock Clayface down to 1 health. She's going to use her other punch before she moves to defeat this thug. Then she's going to use her whip to punch Harley, because Harley has these restrictions on when she can get hit and that sort of thing. So we'll do that as well, just to knock her down a peg or two, and that should do us. Alright, Superman. Oh, he's got a double punch. 1, 2, 3. So we can't get rid of any of these guys. We've got to get rid of the Joker first, don't we? So let's use our invulnerability now. Okay, we can move. So let's head this way. 1, 2, and maybe defeat a thug. We won't worry so much about Harley. Yes, okay. That should do us, I think. Alright, I think we've remembered everything there. We haven't defeated any thugs yet, have we? No? Okay. So, we're after the Joker. Alright. Well, let's see. Hush is going to... What's he up to? Watching Batman. Oh, he's going to do that thing again where he's, if Batman does the deed, we get in trouble. Alright, so... He's going 3 again. What? Is that all he's got? He just goes back and forth? Alright, so his BAM, so he's going to be watching us, trying to take anyone out here. Then we go around, so Clayface, no, he doesn't add anything. Harley does a damage to each hero in this location, but Superman, I think he can block that, can he? You may ignore 1 damage during each villain turn. Yep, if you do, you may punch. So, who do we want to punch here? The Thug? Maybe the Thug, or maybe Harley. Just knock her down, because heroes starting their turn in this location can't damage her, but it's not his turn. So let's do that. Okay. Then we keep coming around to the Joker now. Is there anywhere? No, there's nowhere that there isn't a hero there, so... Alright, so that's... Oh, did I move the wrong character? Superman... It's Superman should be over here, isn't it? Okay, sorry. I've moved Batman instead. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, because it was Superman that flew over here at the end, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, that's fine. I think... Oh yeah, so then we come over here. There's still this guy, he doesn't move. He's fine. And she's going to give a token to Batman. Alright, Batman gets a token. Alright. And I think that's the end of the villain's BAM effects. So the watching Batman thing, if we now defeat any henchmen with Batman, we have to remove a card from the top of the deck. Now, I think Joker, if we can get this happening, Joker can be taken down without removing a card from the top of the deck as well, so that's good. We're going to put a bunch of civilians out, so we've got 1 civilian here, 1 civilian here, 1 thug, and 1 civilian, so yeah, poor old Catwoman's dealing with Clayface with some more people to hide behind as well there. That's a bit of a shame, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Alright. And now it's Batman's turn. Alright, so Batman, what are you up to, my friend? What are you going to work on? So he's got a heroic token there. He's drawn himself a move and a punch. He's got the Bat Gadget, so he could get his 2 Bat Gadgets back, couldn't he? Should we do that? What's Catwoman going to try and do? We need to give Catwoman some movement if we can, and a punch. So maybe we hold on to the Bat Gadgets. What's he got? He's got a wild. 1, 2, he can actually move to throw a boomerang over there, but yeah, what have we got with Superman? He's got double punch. What's he got? 1, 2. So as long as Catwoman can do, say, 2 damage to him, does she have what she needs to do 2 damage? If we gave her a move and a punch, she'd need another, so she doesn't have what she needs there, does she? Charge up to 2 of your gadgets. So if we gave her this, still wouldn't be enough, I don't think. Superman, you could do 2 damage. I suppose if I used this, yeah, let's use the cape wings. Alright, and the instead of the gadgets, we'll use the move and the punch. Ooh, we're going to have enough punches later on. Moving a punch, so he's going to go 1, 2. So that's the move there and the move here. Then we can use a wild and do 1 punch to Joker. Right. We may be leaving these, we might need to do a bit more damage to these guys on the way, but now who has the heroic token? Is this Catwoman's got that? So I think it might be hers. Okay. I think Batman might have spent his. Okay. Or maybe not. Did he hold on to his? And it was Catwoman that spent hers. So maybe he still has that. Well, either way, one of them's going to get to do some rescuing, right? So I'll just rescue this guy. There we go. I think that's okay. Now, Catwoman, she's going to draw a card. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Let's see. She's got Master of Disguise. She's got the stun. She can attach a stun token to a villain or a henchman. Be bad. Stunning one of these guys. But she needs to give some movement, doesn't she? She needs to give some sort of movement to Superman. And potentially do some damage as well. Who do we want to stun? Yeah. Let's not use the stun. Let's use Master of Disguise. So she can set that up for later. Let's use the 2 movements. So she's got a wild and a move. 1, 2. She'll do a punch with that punch there. And then Superman, he draws himself a move and a heroic, but he's going to move up and... Oh, they're all in the one spot. He's going to move into here and do the 2 damage we need to get rid of the Joker. There we go. So, got a little bit of overflow potential over here, don't we? But that's another one of the Hush plan taken care of. The Joker is... where are we putting these? Over here. Let's put these here. Joker is taken down. And our next target, oh, and this says you may gain, oh, we must, so who was that finished off? So, Superman's going to have to play randomly next turn. That sounds like what he should be doing with his, being controlled, so that sounds right. And then we can gain a move token. So that's pretty cool for Superman. So there we go, he's super flying, and we've got to draw this, and then it will be Hush's turn. So now we are after Harley Quinn, which should be fairly easy to achieve since she's nearby. Okay, this kind of makes sense that she would be next on the list after Joker, I think. But now, what does Hush have to say? Now, we don't have to put a card out there because Batman didn't do the finishing off, and we didn't do it near him for his BAM as well, so that's cool. Alright, but what's he doing next? He is, oh, he's not moving. Oh, what's this going to mean? It's kind of lucky he didn't move straight back here. I was worried he was going to keep bouncing back going 3. So, he's not moving, he is BAMing. So his BAM, so he's looking at, oh, okay, so Harley Quinn is, yeah, alright, well, yeah. And then deal, until the next villain turn, if any henchmen, oh yeah, defeated by Batman. Okay, so just, okay, Batman, you are not going to go for Harley Quinn. You'll start concentrating on these guys for a little bit. But we do have 3 henchmen coming out. And actually, before we do that, I should have checked this situation. So we've got to do the BAMs. If the villain is not in this location or adjacent, Nope. Deal a damage to hero here. Nope. The Riddler. Nope. Poison Ivy. Oh, now Poison Ivy is going to deal... I think Batman does. So Batman actually is going to take 2 hits. Let's lose the 2 movement heroics. So we'll put those at the bottom. We lose our crisis tokens. That was a bit of a bummer. But at least we've got our gadgets. And then I think that's everything. Oh yeah, and Clayface. Yeah, we already worked out he wasn't going to do his thing. So now we're putting out civilians. So 1, 2, Clayface has got a bunch of help there now, doesn't he? 3. And let's put this one over here. Alright. So no overflow yet. Okay. No KOs yet, but we're getting there. Batman is going to draw himself a single wild. So he may as well play the Bat Gadgets and get 2 of these things back. What does he want? Maybe the Antidote and maybe the Batarang. Although I'd love to get that the cape back as well. Okay. Cape might have been a better call actually. So what do we've got 2 punches and a wild. Oh. Oh, you know what? I was thinking of rescuing just defeating these 2. Heroes starting their turn in this location must forfeit an available action. Batman might have to face his fears and go over there. In which case, do we take the cape wings instead of that? Yes. Maybe we don't recharge the Batarang, maybe we take the cape wings and then we can come over here and try and clear some thugs as well. Yeah, let's do that. We'll clear this thug. How many, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them still to go. Well, I should have just looked here, right? There's 4 of them. Yeah, let's just defeat 1 thug and do 1 damage to the Riddler. Now the reason we took the Bat cape is because we've got a movement, but Batman needs extra movement to get here. So he's going to use his wings to fly in. So now he's got 2 movement, and then he's got 2 punches. So he's done 1 punch to the thug and 1 punch to Riddler. Okay, that's Batman's turn. Catwoman. Just want to be careful not to go too quickly on these. Catwoman is going to draw a card. She's got herself a stunning deception. Let's go in and deal with Harley Quinn, and then we can see what what Superman can do. So we've got a wild. So all we really need to do is just play the wild. Use the wild to do the punch. So we could do this stunning deception, but that's a bit of a waste because then we're stunning her and then she's gone, so we won't play that. Let's do the heroic and the punch. So we'll move in, we'll rescue a civilian just to prevent overflow, although this is getting a bit full now. But we will do the last damage to Harley Quinn. Okay. Yep. So that is, oh, where does that go? Yep, I think we're putting these under here. Harley Quinn is defeated. Okay. And that now that does cause one of these to be removed from the game because it's near our friend here. And we put the next one of these up. It says, oh, defeat Poison Ivy. So, alright, Superman, it's time for you to face your fears. Now, he's got to play randomly, so this is going to be interesting. He's got himself Heat Vision, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I can hold that up so I'm not blocking that. That's at the right angle there. So, during any of your turns, flip this card to punch twice, split as you like in your own adjacent locations. Okay. Alright, there's a few different things there. So if we're going for Poison Ivy, I've got a lot of heroics here, that's probably not great, but I guess he could just try and do some civilian control as well. Let's see what we draw. We've got a punch and a heroic there. Oh, I see. If we get... There's a bunch here without movement, so they might not be great, but at least we could do some damage with that one. But yeah, let's see. So random. Okay. Alright, we'll take this one. Remove this random token. Okay. And what did we get? Oh, it's this one here. Okay, so not the greatest time to get it, but oh well. So we have 2 heroics which are going to waste. We've got a punch so we can at least defeat this thug. Now we've got 2 punches we can use in adjacent locations. What's happening here? He's got 1, so we could deal 1 wound there, 1 damage there to the Riddler, and well, these are both. Oh, hold on. Catwoman ended her turn here. You may discard 1. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's put this back. Yeah, hold on a sec, because Catwoman has to finish her turn. You may discard a card, or I don't know if I want to do that, to either recharge one of your equipment cards or gain a wild token. Oh. Oh. It's not much that's hitting us anymore, is there? If we can get rid of Poison Ivy pretty quickly, so maybe I do lose, say, the single punch and gain... Oh, do I want my whip back, or do I want... Oh, I think I just want a wild token. Yeah, let's take that. Okay, then I forgot, I've got a movement token. So, Superman, instead of punching here, I think he's going to leave this one alone for the moment. This way he can fly over here with the movement token. He's going to rescue with the 2 heroics. He's still going to do, I think I'd taken off 1 damage for his heat vision or something, so he's still going to do that punch there. These 2 get rescued. I've got to be careful with the rescuing now. Oh yeah, especially over there. But then he's going to do that. So that's the punch he does. So he's going to do the 1 punch against the Riddler with the punch on his card there, and then he's going to use the heat vision to zap Poison Ivy for 2. Right. So, gotta get cracking on defeating some thugs too, I guess. And then Poison Ivy, and there's 2 more after that. Okay. Well. Okay. Here comes Hush. What's he up to? He's going to move 1. So he's coming this way. Yep, he's going to land on Catwoman. He's going to say bam. So he's looking at this area here. Then we go around the Joker. No, not the Joker, the Riddler. Heroes starting their turn in this location must forfeit 1 available action during their turn. Okay, yep. And I have to try and remember that. Let me maybe put these on these 2 and just, that might help me remember I have to forfeit an action. Then she's going to give these tokens to these guys. 1 and 2. And then keep going around. Clayface, because Hush is near Clayface, he doesn't gain any more health, but that's problematic. Alright. And then he's going to put a bunch of stuff down. Ooh, we've got an overflow. So 1, 2. Ooh, oh man, Clayface has got a lot of health there. And Yeah, I should have been clearing some stuff here, shouldn't I? So that's all clear, but we've got an overflow here, so this goes out of the game. Alright, let's get cracking. So we have to start with Batman. Batman is going to lose 1 action. So he draws this mentoring. Oh, we don't have any movement, so I can't actually get over there to finish off Poison Ivy. She's got 1 health. Oh, you know what? And to zap him with that ability, I had to flip this over. So actually, oh no, this is bad. I don't get to do anything with Batman. And we've got mentoring, but I don't have Robin in this game, so the mentoring isn't going to go very well. Well, let's play that, because the wild is maybe better to save for later. Oh, hold on. I could also... Why don't I just use this antidote to remove the thing from Batman? He's going to antidote himself. There we go. Ooh, okay, that wasn't great. Oh, you know what? Actually, to give Catwoman... Oh, she's all the way over there. What is she going to do? Maybe let's play the wild just in the hopes that Catwoman can use that. Okay. Alright, Catwoman's going to start her turn. She's only got singles, so she can't do anything about Poison Ivy either. Oh no. Okay. Well, we're going to have to... Oh, this is not good. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop her. So I might have to just... Oh, can I stun her? I could stop her hitting... I mean, Superman's going to be able to block some of that damage anyway, isn't he? Here's what I want to do. Let's just play a wild. No, let's play a stunning deception. Let's go in and we'll step in to Clayface's spot. We'll punch a thug with the wild. We'll stun Clayface so he can't gain that health back again. We'll use this wild to also defeat this other thug. Okay. Someone's going to need to come in and do some rescuing there though, aren't they? Then Superman, this is what we needed, I think. He's drawn himself a move and a punch. Is that going to help? So Superman, he's going to have to forfeit this movement, but he can still move in and do the damage on Poison Ivy. Excellent. Okay. There we go. So that is what we needed. This is a juggle. Alright. Now Hush, was Hush watching Batman? Oh, he was watching Batman, but he did ban from here, so we do lose another one. Uh-oh, how many more of these have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like that's going to go pretty quickly when we start overflowing. So, Superman did that, he moved, yep, did the punch. Now what happens here? If there are 2 or more, which there are, civilians here, you may gain a move or a... Otherwise you may add one here. Oh, okay, so there's lots. If there are 2 or more here, you may gain a move or a heroic. I guess let's gain a movement. Yeah, okay. And I think it's Hush's turn now. So we got rid of Poison Ivy, so I think we know that this is now going to be Clayface. Alright, defeat Clayface, because I think the Riddler's always the bad guy at the end. Alright, so we'll get rid of these. So, Hush, what's he up to? He's moving 5. So he's going to land right on Clayface. Alright, he's watching very closely what's going to happen here. Alright, well, he's going to drop... Oh no. Oh, I was thinking, oh cool, I can stop this happening, but he drops the things, doesn't he? Alright, well, we get one. Okay. And we get one here. Batman's still going to be losing an action because he didn't move. And yes, so I've put one of those out. What am I putting? Extra thugs. Oh, we've got an overflow and not an overflow here, so that we lose another one. Ooh. Okay, speed it up, guys, speed it up. Let's go. So we don't want him to be under pressure yet, so let's be careful, but oh, he's going to have to go under pressure here, isn't he? Because there's so many. Oh man, that's a bummer. Yeah, this is going to get tricky. Alright, so Batman, what do you got, buddy? You got to move a punch. You can't escape from the Batman that easy. Next villain turn, villains and henchmen in your locations can't leave it. Oh, that's not really an issue. Do we need... what have we got here? Move, punch, move, punch. I've got to lose so I can move and punch. Let's just use this. She doesn't need extra movement next turn, so let's use this. I can move and punch twice. Is that what I want to do? Or do I just want to stay there? This could overflow. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We'd have to go random next turn. Do I want to make him under pressure? I think I need to. Alright, so under pressure. Alright, that's 1. Now, Catwoman, so she's going to be the last we can do. So we're not really going to be able to take out Clayface this round, are we? Alright, so she gets a punch and a... Oh, that's the best we can do. Back to where he started. This could be this could be real painful. Okay. Then Hush. What's he up to? Nothing else fancy we can do there. Batman can gain a move token, but he's got to play random. So we lose that, but we get one of these. Alright. Hush, hush, hush. His turn. He's moving 4. And then it's one of these under pressure ones too. 1, 2, 3, 4. So guess where Batman is. So he's looking in this area. Until the next villain turn, Hush redirects the first damage he would take to a thug in his location, if any. And he's just going to add thugs. Oh. I say he's just going to add thugs, but unfortunately that is going to cause another overflow, so we are, yes, we're getting very scary. Alright. So I need Superman to do something good here. I've given him a move and a heroic, so that should help. He's got another move here. He doesn't have to play randomly, so that's cool. Oh, okay, so if I play that move and that move, that gets him 1, 2. So what card do we want to play here? The heroic lets him do this. We'll get rid of this now as well. Oh, I think, is he supposed to add, because he landed over there. Was that BAM still in effect? When did that... Yeah, we would have stunned him for this card, not this one, so he's going to add something else. Let's add... I won't look at those, so I don't know what I've got. Let's add... maybe another civilian. Save our punches for hunting down these guys. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, Kryptonian Physiology. Gives us a wild token. I think maybe just this punch and heroic. Yeah, let's do that. Punch in a heroic. Alright. Because what that will let us do is we can move in. Were there 3? 1, 2. I don't think I've got enough now. That's a real shame. Because I think there were 3, because we would have put an extra one out. So he can move in and do 2. But I think there's still one there, so I can't use this punch. Ah, that's a shame. Alright. Batman, you've got to play randomly. You've got to move there. Oh, I see. You've got a few options here. Alright, well, he's got these 2. So let's shuffle them up. Alright. Alright, so he's got all this. He should be able to do this. 1, 2. Now we're all the way over here away from Riddler though. 1, 2. That, and then he can use the heroic and a punch and a heroic, so we can do 1 heroic, 1 punch, and we may as well rescue on the way through. Okay, we've spent that. Alright, if there's another hero in this location, ooh, a hero can gain a punch token. Well, let's give Batman a punch, because let's hope he can punch out. Who's going to get another turn though? It's probably going to be Catwoman and Thingy, so can they get around there? The problem is they're all the way on the other side, and I don't have movement tokens or any of that sort of stuff either. Let's give it to No, let's give it to one of these guys in the hopes that they can get there at least. Maybe Superman or something. Alright, sorry folks, just got a little bit interrupted by the camera again. I just seem to have bad luck with this charging thing, but I think we're back to where we should be. We just skipped ahead a little bit there, but I heard a little noise go off, so I was able to rewind things back to where they were, I think. So we've just taken out Clayface, and in fact it's a good thing that that did go off, because I started actually going for Hush, and I realized that Hush is not vulnerable yet because we actually haven't removed Clayface's card, so that's what we have to do. So I'm going to remove Clayface's card. Alright, so that's going to go here. And we actually have to see who the mastermind is. Alright, so poor old Riddler. I forgot about you, buddy, but we're back. So let's have a look. Who is it? It is... Well, we know it's the Riddler, but which card did we get? We got the one that says, Catch Me If You Can, the villain behind it all. So he moves to the next... No, with no heroes. Oh, that's right, because he's running away from them, I guess. But he seems to be getting closer. The next location, so going clockwise to the next location with no heroes. Yeah, he's getting closer. That's a bit silly. And then only heroes in the Riddler's location can damage... Oh, okay, so we have to get to him. We can't throw battering rams. We can't throw batarangs at him. Okay, throw the battering ram. Alright, so... there we go. And I just noticed as well, because it's about to be Hush's turn actually, but I never gave a wild token from Wayne Resources. I got so caught up in attacking Clayface here, I sort of forgot everything else going on, but I'm going to give a wild token. Who's going to be going next? Catwoman. I reckon she's probably got what she needs to get over there, so maybe let's give it to Superman, since he's got, doesn't have a lot of actions at the bottom there, so that's what we'll do with him. Okay, so, yeah, we're going for the Riddler. He's not vulnerable yet, so don't start punching Hush. Alright. Alright, let's have a look. What did he get? Oh, 2. Oh, man, okay. Okay, this time he's going 1, 2, but he's going to... So we really want to start punching him, but we can't. So, alright, so he's still watching Batman. He's like, I'm watching you. Man, leave me alone. Alright, so he doesn't move, no. So that's fine. But we've got to do some overflow here. So 1, 2. Oh, there's an overflow here, so we lose another one. We're running out of these cards. Running out of these cards. Alright, so... Okay, so we've done that. Whew. Okay, so don't go for Hush. What have we got to do? We've got to draw a card. It's Catwoman's turn. Yes, I think so. Oh, okay, she's got something different. I was thinking she doesn't have a lot of options here, but... Well, I suppose she does because they're wilds, but we've got something a little bit more interesting here. What does this say? Master Thief. Take 1 equipment card. Oh, but they're all... Oh, that's our own equipment card, and they're all used up. Okay, so that's not going to be great. Or if you're in a location with a... Oh, we can steal a knife off a thug or something. steal their baseball bat. Alright. Yeah, let's play that. Okay, because I think... Just give us... Oh, yeah, because he's only 2 away. So 1, 2... Let's rescue to stop some overflow in here. Let's nick this guy's baseball bat, and then we'll use it to beat up the Riddler. There we go. Get out of here, Riddler. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Now that... Okay, so now we've cleared... Oh, and because we've cleared this, we get to heal? Heal, is it? Heal? I think so. Alright, so yeah, we get to draw a card. Yeah, so, okay, Batman. Oh, okay, single punch. I'm Batman. I like to punch. Alright, and then we have, oh, martial artist. Where was that card when we needed it? Although, I suppose we didn't really need it, did we? It would have been a bit of overkill on the old Riddler. Might have been useful for taking down Clayface. And then also, I think he had a lot of civilians, didn't he? Oh, no! Okay, so... I guess we know what we're playing next turn. Although that could be good, actually. We're in the spot with Hush, aren't we? That could be good. Okay. So we finished that mission. He's now vulnerable. We ended our turn here. If there are 2 or more civilians, we can gain a thingy. Let's gain a movement. I don't think we're going to need it, though. But, yep, there we go. Okay. Well, let's draw a card, but not that we're going to... Oh, there you go. That would have been nice, but we're not able to use that. We have to use this one. Oh man, 2 moves. We don't need movement. Alright, but it does say, if this card is in your hand, you must play it. Each time you perform a punch, you also punch someone else in your location and each adjacent location. Oh, well, at least Goggles is over here. Oh, but this is alright though. Okay, well, alright, Batman, are you prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice? So we're gonna punch once. There we go. We're going to punch twice, which is action token, punch token that we had from before, and then punch a 3rd time with the wild, and down goes Hush. But also he knocks out Batman on the way out, and there we go. Superman turns out to be the villain after all. And yeah, Batman, he gets knocked out. Now hold on. Oh, okay, we've got a Hush card, so we can afford to lose it. So that doesn't go there. It goes over here. Okay, so oh yeah, we got close. We got close. Holy moly! Well, there you go. What a way to end it. Taking out Batman. I don't know. Does that count as a win if we also took out Batman at the same time? Yeah, why not? Why not? I think we're okay with that. Goggles is okay with it as long as she gets to take off with some of the gear. And yeah, Superman's now got 1 up on Batman in the Superman versus Batman stakes. Well, I think we played that all correctly. Did that all... Yeah, watching Batman, that didn't count because Batman didn't do anything. There were no henchmen there. She took out the last henchman. I think we're good. Well, that was Hush. That was the signature fight from this box. Boy, oh boy, that was a brain burner trying to work our way around taking out the henchmen in the right order and that sort of stuff as well, and trying to keep pace with these. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, so that was the whole. You've now seen all the characters from the DC United, DC Superheroes United, Batman, Hush, retail set. So I hope you guys can get your copy soon if you don't already have it, or I hope you guys are enjoying diving into these characters and maybe painting them up and that sort of thing. Definitely jump into the Meeple Monkey community, Facebook community page there. Show off your paint jobs and stuff. That'd be great to see those as well. So please come along and join us in that community. And big shout out to all the folks that watch this video and the subscribers as well. But yeah, thank you to my two members, Pedro Vargas and Len from Dice It Up Gaming as well. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support, and yeah, hope everyone enjoyed this. We'll be back probably with maybe another Marvel United regular hero, or maybe a homebrew hero. We'll see how we go there. And I also definitely want to keep splicing in some zombie side, whether it's Marvel zombies or whatever it might be as well. So yeah, until the next time, Meeple Monkey out. See you guys. Bye bye.